Now, what roles are you looking forward to after Hannah Montana?
Hopefully more roles like the last song. I loved playing Ronnie. It was so great. Someone that was more like me. She did have like a darker side, but I just love the transition, and I love doing movies like that where, things kind of start out like, very kind of sad, and you get to see someone change and become a better person throughout a film. It's really cool.
Now, what do you think about the new boot scooting boogie? They're saying that the Miley effect absolutely made this craze all over Australia and the UK.
It's kind of cool. I love being able to like incorporate songs and dance and, all together, because I do have, especially you get to see in my show, I have break dancers. We rock pretty hard on a couple of the songs, and then you get to see us do the Hoedown Throwdown, which is like, everyone come together, all these kids, adults, you see them all doing this dance, and so that's pretty fun, being able to incorporate that.
When you look at you and you see you perform, you seem like you're having the most amazing time. How do you keep that energy going so long?
Every show I do, I'm like, okay, I want this one to be better than the last, and this one to be better than the last, and you just always want to like outdo the last show, and so by the end you never look back and you're never going, I was kind of, 80% on the show. You always want to say, I was 100%, I was 120%. That show, I nailed it. You never want to be anything less than 100%.
In your new song, you mentioned Britney Spears. Were you a fan of Britney Spears growing up?
I was a big Britney fan and also a Michael Jackson fan. So in this song, I now say a Britney song and a Michael song, which are, two people that really inspired me while I was growing up. You never know what they're going to do when they're performing. They always got something new, and they always, step it up. When you think you've seen the biggest show that they could possibly do, they make it bigger. And so I think that's the reason that I really look up to them.
Now, you have a new line with Maxera. Like, what do you feel like your style is?
It's kind of like, it's edgy, but it's still girly, and that's what I like, because I want something that's like feminine and pretty, but also not where it has to look like everyone else and what you think that you could get anywhere else. It's all like, even though it is going out in mass and so many people are able to have it, it is very like one of a kind. It's very unique.
When you see people like really kind of hounding on you, how does it make you feel?
It's not like the best feeling in the world, but again, like I always tell people, it's just about respect, and it's not really anyone else's like decision of how they think I should be brought up or how my parents are doing. So everyone has the right to learn and to make mistakes and to grow, and so for anyone to think that I'm not entitled to do that, that makes you not even feel like a person, which I am. So I think some people forget that, and sometimes you just have to remind them.
Do you ever look back and like really kind of pinch yourself going, wow, like there's a Miley mania that people are looking up to me as role models, and there's like a huge influx of fans?
I think probably the thing that I think back the most is I did Stand Up for Cancer with like Mariah Carey and Beyonce, and we had all these different girls, and I look back on that time and I'm like, wow, like I can't believe that's, I would be put on the stage with those people. So sometimes I do. I just kind of have to pinch yourself and like realize that this is what I'm really doing, but I love what I do.